Hello guys, welcome to the sewing part of this tutorial video. So here I'm trying to I've cut out the facing already. Sorry guys, I did that off camera. So I already cut out the facing, and here I'm trying to place it to show you guys how I'll place it on the material and sew them together. So this is the back pattern, and this is how I'll be placing it so that I can sew it together. Sorry guys, I didn't know that I didn't get this part very well, but I think with how I did my hand here, you would know and understand what I did. And this is the front pattern. So at the front pattern, this is how joining the facing on the fabric itself. The right side facing right side, I'll sew it down, then I'll flip it over to the wrong side. That is how I'll be doing it. I'll go ahead to stitch it now. So guys, I'm done stitching the facing on the fabric, and here, before I flip it to the wrong side, I'll notch where I stitch. Like I'll notch round the place like I'm doing here. This is to enable the facing to relax when I finally flip it to the wrong side. It will help you to relax very well and not look tattered. Be careful while doing these notches. Be careful not to open the stitch that you did, because when you open it, everything is spoiled. Okay, so this is the front pieces. I'll go ahead to clip it like so. Can you see how relaxed it looked already without me doing much thing, or without it getting ironed? Are you seeing it? Because of the notch that I did round there. So go ahead to do that on yours too. And here is the back pattern. I'll also be doing the notches on the back pattern like I did on the front pattern, and I will flip it over. When I'm done, I'll go ahead to iron it down to make it more firm and neat. I will iron the facing to the fabric with hemming gum to keep it in place, to avoid it pulling out anytime. So here guys, I'm done ironing it. This is the front pattern. So the next thing here is I'll be attaching the remember the design at the front, right? So I'll be making the design with cord. Yeah, like this thing that is here, that I'm using right here. It is called cord. You can use it to plait hair and every other thing. So that is what I'll be using for the design at the front pattern. So guys, first of all, I'll be coming down from my shoulder. I'll be coming down to the half length, because if you look closely, the design has the half length, but the stitches on the design stop at the half length. Okay, so here I'm marking the half length where the stitches will stop. I'm trying to get the straight line for it. So guys, I'll go ahead for the placement on the shoulder. I'll go ahead to mark 2 inches gap to in order to be placing the cord. Okay, I'll be giving them 2 inches gap at the shoulder, But while coming down to the waistline, I'll be bringing them closer, like real close. Okay, I mark 5 lines there, plus this center, and also the same thing at this other side. Also, I'm marking the straight line here in order to get the straight line. Okay, but for you to get the straight line, because how I got this straight line was I folded it together and iron out the straight line. So with the lines that the iron gave to it, I I use that to know the straight line for it. Okay, so you can go ahead and do yours like that. You can see people I'm placing it. I'm bringing them closer to each other while coming down to the waist point. Okay, so I'll go ahead to pin it down first of all before making a stitch on it so that it will be firm and on a straight line. As you can see, I'm done pinning down the first one, and this is the second one that I'll be doing also. So guys, I'll do the rest I'll do the rest of them offline so that I won't waste too much of your time. Okay, but you guys have seen how I'm pinning it down, right? So for this one that will be on the center of the design, as you can see at where the opening of the neckline, at where it stopped, that was where I started this center line, this center line design that I'm making right now. So if you look closely, you will see that I didn't start from the beginning of the cord. Like I didn't place the beginning of the cord on the material. Like I I came out by half inch for it before I started pinning down the rest. Okay, because I'll be folding it inside. I'll be folding this half inch inside of the neckline. Okay, so that it will look neat and clean. Okay, so guys, I'll go offline and do the rest. So guys, I'm done doing this side of the clothes. So I'll go ahead to complete the other side. So guys, I'm done with everything. I'm done pinning it together. I'm done pinning it down, and also I've went ahead to sew it down also. Okay, as you can see, if you look closely at the neckline, you will see you will see what I mean before by folding it inside. The half inches that I came out of, I folded it inside if you look closely. So the next thing is join the front pattern and the back pattern together and sew them together. After that, I'll go ahead to also join the pockets. Do you see that place that I notched for the pocket on the cutting part of this video? That is where I'll be starting to put my pocket. Okay, sorry guys, sorry I didn't show you this side. I thought I thought I did, but I'll sew them down and I'll come back later. Okay guys, I've also went ahead to make the joining at the sleeve part. I used doll face for this joining. I've also gone ahead to sew down the pocket like so. As you can see, I stitch it down the right part of the clothes and the right part of the pocket. uh, that was how I stitched down the pocket. So the next thing now is to sew down the two sides together. Okay, is to stitch it down using the sewing allowance that we get it earlier. So I'll sew it down this way up to the hemming point, and at the hemming part I'll be hemming the downside like so, with the hemming allowance we gave it, also the 2 inches hemming allowance. And also at this side I will stitch it down. At the pocket side, this is how I'll be stitching it. You see how I did my hand there. So guys, I've gone ahead to make all the necessary stitches here, and the cloth is almost coming to an end. Okay, I've gone ahead also to stitch the both sides together, and also the pocket side. And here is how. So guys, at this point I think we are done with this tutorial. If you find it helpful, please go ahead to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel, share my video, like, please don't forget, and also comment on the comment section. So here I'll go ahead to tie all of them together like the inspo. Okay, so after tying them together, that will be all for this video. Okay guys, see you in my next video. Until then, please stay blessed, and also don't forget to turn on your notification button to be notified whenever I upload a new video.